etc. Yeah. Are we sort of starting to confuse things like discipline with conformity, or at least quiet compliance?
Yeah. There is always a challenge. And when you do things like neuro-inclusivity and things like that, really important. Okay. But there is there's a balance to everything. Yeah. So when we're looking at, children being not be able to sit still, for instance, okay, if we do have a classroom and we've got a child who is shouting, being disruptive, obviously that's affecting all the learning of the other children. So there's a justification to saying, well, we need to have some boundaries around this. We need to have some kind of control, because to be able to have a cohesive culture, we must have certain rules and boundaries for us to be able to interact with each other. If it's a case of a free-for-all, let everybody be who they want to be and act how they want to act, then that doesn't allow us to be cohesive. So I use the example of with neuro-inclusivity and stuff like that. I'm very much a firm believer that, diversity is a value. It's not a negative, and we should be inclusive. And going back to old behavior management principles, which, applied behavioral analysis got a bad name because it used to try and train autistic kids to be less autistic. Well, if you go back a bit further, we used to punish left-handed people for using their left hand and force them to write with their right hand. And now we'd consider that to be barbaric. So trying to enforce an individual with autism to engage in eye contact when it causes them physical distress and pain is as evil.